Call it somebody.
And I don't think he needs to do that.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. We just gonna call him. We just gonna call him our
Bald-headed heel.
No. We just gonna call him our we're gonna call him our little obsession.
Well, I want to know the real name now. Thank you, Ebony Scott. Thank y'all.
Oh,
Okay, put that in there.
it's a lid to put on.
Okay, we'll put that in the pan and put in the oven.
Out there and just listen to the waves and the water going, and when they have the boats and the ships out there, it's just it's so relaxing. It's really, really relaxing. It's just I can't even explain it. It just puts your soul at peace. It really does. Thank you guys very much for tapping the screen on this late night edition. I was, I don't know. I had a good time today. It was really, really, really a good day. Did you guys tune in? Auntie says, I want to thank you for giving that lady, Patricia, the opportunity to tell her story. Oh, well, thank you, Auntie Boo. Absolutely. Yeah. And and as we go through things and we reinvent things and restructure things, it'll be a lot of opportunities for people to do that. But most definitely that lady is very, very talented. And I'm assuming we're talking about the poet. She does great poems. I'll never forget that poem, The Lies, that she named The Lies. I have it saved on my live, and I mean, she just really, she did her thing. She really did. Oh, she's here. Miss Patricia's here. Hello, ma'am. How are you? I'm here and I'm so grateful. Yeah. I definitely enjoyed that. I really did enjoy it. But yeah, so you guys, we definitely will showcase that, and we'll do different things, and people, that will need help or whatever the Miss Hillary Sanchez show can do, we're going to do, and we're going to help people. We're going to make differences in people's lives. We've got Thanksgiving coming up. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to see how we can be of service to others. We're going to make people's lives better, even if it's for a momentary thing of a week or two, helping somebody out, doing the right thing when no one's looking. Those are the types of things that we can do during these holiday seasons to the people who are less fortunate. I want to do a Christmas drive. Yeah, we can do all types of things like that to help people. And I will share some things with you guys in the coming weeks and showcases. A lot of people don't realize what I do, volunteer and do in some of my spare time. You would probably be really shocked to know. I bet no one could even guess what I do in my spare time. You want to be a part of it? Yes. Yeah. And a lot of people think, oh, well, all she does is talk about this and that and this. No, there's other things that you can also talk about. Of course, I'm going to have my segments on him, but that doesn't have to be the main purpose of our topic of our conversation all the time. Yes. Yeah, we're going to feed the homeless Thanksgiving, and my birthday is the next day. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of things that goes on and that I do. And it's a great feeling to extend yourself in kindness to strangers. And I am making it a big point to try to practice being impeccable with your word, doing the right thing when no one is looking. How can I be of service to others? And when you work together and you unite and you have that sisterhood and that bond, and even I know I have men in here also. It doesn't just have to be the women, it could be the men too, to get behind and support people and their movement and everything that means. You know, we understand that, and we understand the assignment and stuff like that. So I think it's a very fulfilling and rewarding thing to do. I don't take my platform for granted. I don't take my viewing audience for granted. Having a live, with the Miss Hillary Sanchez show today, and, you have a couple hundred people in your room, and you try to engage with everyone. You try to make sure everybody has the opportunity to speak and say what they want to say. But it can be a little chaotic sometimes on the main show, because you got the comments are going along versus like early in the morning, like it was a small amount, and then we have like 47 people now. So I can be more reading, I can read, we can engage more and things like that. Yes, it's some brothers in here. Brother Davo. Yes, I know you here, Davo. You are always here. I'm trying to, I don't remember how you had gotten blocked, but I just don't remember, but you're here. You've always been positive, and very supportive. But you would be amazed that if there was a situation, just think of it this way. If there was a situation and you had the courage to come or share your story and to not be judged, right? It's a difference in somebody who needs help at one time to get on their feet or get through a week or two, and you help them. But if it's something they're doing every other day, that's a different story. If you're doing it every week, that's a different story. A one-time crisis event and you help them, or you bless a family with gifts or this or that and help them with their birthdays and Christmas presents and food, that's different. Wouldn't y'all agree? Would you guys not agree with? Would you agree with me? How am I? I'm doing good, boss chick. I am blessed. I am doing great. I feel good. I did almost 4 miles today. I'm in good form. I'm getting myself back in shape. And I'm very, very blessed. I'm very happy. I'm very blessed and I'm very happy. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? It's always good to have people ask you, how are you doing? It's good to have true supporters who I see you guys, your pictures and your faces and your bubbles, and I recognize names and things like that. And I see the ones who are there supporting me in these comments, who I love the fact of the ones get in here and they know that just all I ask is them to tap the screen. I appreciate it. It means something. I know what it takes to sit there on your phone and tap the screen. Your finger gets tired. So mine does when I'm on other people's lives and I'm tapping, it gets tired. I switch my hand, and so I appreciate the things that you do. Boss Chick says, I'm doing good. The devil be so busy. Yes. Yeah, the devil be so busy. And And the devil is, thank you so much for the gifts. The devil be so busy in this way that you literally, he could have you second guessing things. That was me in 2022. And so once you understand that whatever your religion is, in my case, I believe in Jesus Christ and all of that. But when you have a good foundation, a good, strong foundation, and you understand what is meant for you will always be for you, and that no one can come and take that away from you, and that you can have an audience that you can tune into. You can have your funny moments. Yes, you can turn up when you want to turn up, but you can also have a platform to where you can help and you can enrich other people's lives. And I think a lot of people don't realize that side of Miss Hillary Sanchez, and that how my life, and go through my journey and go through my story of how I got from A to where I am today. And I'm not ashamed of those steps that you take to get to where you are today. You sometimes you have to stumble before you can rise up and walk straight. And everybody has had issues in their life or has done something in their past they're not proud of. You're just not on social media, and it's just not plastered all over. But you guys understand, and we're gonna be able to get into a lot of things. We are going to be able to get into a lot of things. I can assure you of that. That's how we become better. Yeah, you do. And I will tell you this. I will tell y'all this, that it's an unfortunate thing that you have people who literally don't ever want to see you shine. They don't want to see you happy. I be so unbothered. It's not even funny. Let me tell y'all just how unbothered I am. People told me they wanted to have a meet and greet with me. I told my sweetheart about this, and that'll be a great idea. You do that, things like that. But it's like, when people say that, I'm like, they want to actually have a meet and greet with me? They want to sit or have a little lunch and a little gathering and have a conversation with Miss Hillary Sanchez? I'm like, that's a great thing. I seen the comment here. Somebody said, what happened in court? You should go tune into my YouTube channel. I had a whole show about it. I broke down everything that happened and what's coming up. So, check out the recent YouTube video, and it'll have all your answers regarding that. Okay, Miss B? It's your realness, Hillary. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to be real. I try to be real. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to be that person. I had Cece actually message me, and she was complimenting me on my vintage Dooney and Burke. I love Dooney and Burke. When I was growing up, I would see Dooney and Burke, and I'd be like, I want one of those. And I never could imagine having them. It's not like they're really, really expensive purses, but I love them. They're so pretty. They're well put together. I love them. I love my Dooney and Burkes. I love them. I wear them proudly. I wear them proudly. You guys can feel free to we're just having conversations tonight. Y'all can come up, talk, say whatever you want to say, what's on your mind. we're just having general conversations. Anything you want to talk about, or feel free. Hi, Ty.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, sweetie?
I'm doing wonderful. I had a great day. I really enjoyed the outing today. That was so much fun, so beautiful. And the pumpkin patch, it's so pretty. So pretty. I love Connecticut. I just love that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pumpkin patch. I mean, it was all so cute. Looking for a bumpy pumpkin. You know you a mess, Miss Hillary. Looking for that bumpy pumpkin.
Yes.
Well, we had a ball today. Well, we had a good time today. And that little dog, what did you tell that lady? You said you keep your dog's nails trimmed very well. Your dog is scratching scratching this pavement. Oh my goodness, we had a great time.
I really enjoyed myself. That I enjoyed taking you guys along with me and letting you see what I do. You know, just sometimes you just go and have a little fun.
Yes, it was fun. Just the breakfast, the grocery store. Oh my goodness. Oh, you had me rolling laughing. Rolling laughing. It's good to laugh, you know, have a good time. It's good to laugh, do something different. And that was, that just made my day. That just made my day.
Yeah. So were you able, don't say the date, but were you able to figure out the mystery of what I said about the court date? Did you pick up on it?
You know, I missed the very first part, so I didn't get to see that. So I've got to go to YouTube and see what. Yes.
Was there anybody in here that figured it out? If they did, put it in the comments. Let's see if anyone, if you guys can help TY out.
Yes, please help Ty out and let me know because
I don't know why I say TY Ty.
It's okay. It's okay. Some people do say TY, but yes, please help Ty out because I missed it. I was like, I missed it.
Look at the comments, Ty.
I'm looking. Okay, I see. Okay. Thank you guys. Y'all helping me out. Thank you. Thank you. I thought that was so funny, Hillary, what I had sent you. Joe talking about his new Instagram, why he can't use the old one. He didn't specify.
Yeah.
But I said, this is hilarious. I said he had one eye going left as he lying, one going right, flipped upside down. I said the more he lied, the more tricks his eyes play on everybody.
And of course it's and this is in my experience. And I can tell y'all when he's lying, he's always going to be doing and It always follows with a lie. I'm telling you. He gives a telltale sign when he lies. Have y'all picked that up? Have y'all picked up when Joe Diddy gets on here and he's embellishing things or he's making up things? It's always going to be and That's what it is.
You are absolutely right. And then the eyes do backflips and twirls and everything else.
Somersaults, not just backflips.
Somersaults. I'm talking about twirl, twirl, twirl. I'm talking about they just be all over the place. But he just lies entirely too much. But I really appreciate you being an advocate for women, being an advocate for our children. And I am with you with that. You do not bother people's children, and don't mess with my mama either. And don't mess with my mama
Were you
either.
in the Miss Hillary Sanchez show tonight when I played that video of him talking about my mama?
I told you I came in late. I missed
Honey,
it.
you got to watch YouTube. You missed
I
that.
do. I missed it. I will. I can't believe that. I heard you say it. I didn't see the video, but I heard you talking about you was saying things about your mother. And sorry, you said your mother passed. She's deceased. But I'm like, what in the world? What would make him come after Miss Hillary's mother like that? What is wrong with him?
Yeah. Was there anybody here that's the 50 people that's in here tonight? Was anybody over on the Miss Hillary Sanchez show when I played the video and you guys heard Joe, what he had to, when he mentioned my mom, what he said? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Ty, you definitely gotta go over there and see that because
When did he do this? Was this recent? Or
it was I had lost the video. It wasn't recent, but I had lost the video and I didn't want to address it until I had the video to play because I didn't want anybody to say that, oh, she's talking about his mom. I wanted to let everybody hear what he had did. And then I found it and then I replayed it.
okay, I got it. Okay. I cannot wait to go to YouTube after this show. I am.
Yeah, and for anybody in here, when you if you do miss anything or you're trying to understand how this lawsuit, how I sued him, how this criminal stuff, and how this or that, go to YouTube and start at the bottom and work your way up, and you will understand. Now, I gotta tell y'all. Now, you guys know the difference in state court and federal court, states and federal court. I'm trying to get my hands on a. Are you listening to this, Ty?
I am. Yes.
I want you to be a witness to what I'm telling you, and then I'm gonna get the receipt, and then I got to go get the receipt. But I was advised today by a law enforcement officer that an arrest warrant was signed and filed, and it's in the criminal, CI, whatever the police thing where they have when warrants is issued, it's in the system. I will get the warrant that was signed by the judge, a state judge, not a federal court, but by a state judge. And I will post who that warrant was signed for. This is criminal. This ain't got this is criminal court where you're being prosecuted by a prosecutor. I'm just the victim. So, but I'm going to get that arrest warrant. And once I get that arrest warrant, I'll scan it and then y'all can see who it is. You're going to be gagged at whose name is on this arrest warrant.
Wow. Can't wait to see these receipts.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, it's amazing. You can be a content creator. This is what I tell people about these apps. You can be a content creator. You can have differences of opinion. You can come on here and say you don't like somebody. You can give your opinions. But what you can't do, you can't dox people. You can't come on and you can't threaten people. You can't criminally harass people. There is a complete difference in content creating and giving your opinion and doing illegal acts, harassing, threatening, calling people's jobs, doxing their jobs, calling and harassing them, leaving threatening voicemail messages on their phones. That is criminal. You've now crossed the line out of content creating. Go ahead, Pat.
You are absolutely right, and I'm so happy that you are addressing that, because that has nothing to do with content creating. If you are calling someone's phone, threatening to unalive them, threatening to harm them, do bodily harm, showing up at their residence or place of business, that is harassment, and that is criminal.
Putting their address out on social media. Yes.
That is criminal, and whoever has done that to you should be prosecuted. Absolutely.
And trust and believe they are. There's one was done today. There are a few more that will be done, and that's just the state level. The feds is doing what they do. See, have y'all noticed how quiet people have been about Miss Hillary Sanchez? Have y'all noticed they ain't going
off? Quiet as a church mouse.
Okay, so it's real interesting. It's real interesting, and trust me, there's plenty more to come, and in particular one that was running her damn mouth. The FBI had knocked at her door. So she, they all in a group chat. So she told them, and they got heed of it, and they used their head. But what the damage was already done. The damage is already done. And we will go through this. And I had to get a restraining order on one of my former mods, Ty. Did you see that when I posted it?
I did.
Yeah, isn't that something?
It's ridiculous.
But they weren't on here talking about that, were they?
That is ridiculous. I never knew people would do such a thing from social media, of all things, because most of the time you don't really personally know these people.
Don't even know them.
Don't even know them. So it's just that's crazy to me. And there's enough money to be made out here on these platforms for everyone who wants to do it. You have to, I mean, if you put in the work,
right,
and you want to do that, and people like the content that you create, there is enough for everyone. Seriously. But I'm glad you broke that down, because people need to understand there are certain things that you cannot do on this internet, on this good internet God gave us, and people think they can just say whatever they want to. No. No, ma'am, no ham, no spam. You cannot. No.
And the lesson to be learned is, for every choice you make, there's a consequence. If you do the wrong thing and you cross the line, you're going to be held accountable. And this is a lesson that everyone should put their ears up to their phones about. That I had to get a restraining order against someone I didn't even know. That should tell you something.
That's ridiculous. It really is. That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. And to put people's addresses and phone numbers, and you actually black out on your documents, that type of information. And that's just, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I sure do. Absolutely, I do. I'm her. Welcome in.
Hi, Miss Hillary. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I was just coming by because I've caught your live a couple of times. I'm not a big content creator or anything. I just, scroll on TikTok and look at, videos and stuff. And I really love what you were doing. You and I think her name is Mia. that bees with you sometimes.
Mia.
I want to say that I appreciate you and her coming together for women and doing the things that you do, because I'm not sure who live I saw yesterday, but they were really complimenting you behind the scenes of TikTok, because they said that they work with you closely and y'all have done things and donated to women and families and children and supported people outside of TikTok. And I was like, I came across the live, I think with the ex mods or something a while back. It was a while ago. And they were talking about you. And I was like, you bring up her past, but what can you say about what she's doing now?
What about
You
the
go to
last
someone's
11
past.
years? Right. What about the last
Yeah.
11 years? Right.
Exactly. So I was like, you want to bring up somebody's past, but what can you say about them now? So that's what made me, every time you would come live, I would always catch you would be going off like 5 or 10 minutes and I'd be like, dang, I missed it. But I wanted to say this. I know you call him Joe Diddy. That is just so funny to me. But have you noticed that he's gotten these new pages? And what I wanted to say is that, he had a contract with Carlos, his manager. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking to myself, could that be the reason why he is doing these new pages? Because he doesn't want to pay Carlos because he's still in his contract. And supposedly or allegedly, Carlos is, suing him. So, I'm thinking to myself, so are you trying to get away from these pages that Carlos put up for you? Because I remember one time Carlos was in someone's live and he said that they got Joe on Instagram and, all this stuff and was putting him out there. So are you trying to get away from these old pages so that you can't be seen or known through the old pages to try to give Carlos his money? Because he's still in a contract. So everything you do, you owe Carlos a percentage of.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I know is that, and that's very, you made some very good points and posed some good questions. So we don't have to say allegedly, because Miss Hillary Sanchez had Carlos on her show 2 times now, for one 3 hours and one was 2.5 hours, and he touched on all of that. And yes, Carlos is suing them. Absolutely. Do I think that he is getting a new page or getting these new pages and renaming them in hopes to not, Carlos can attach to that because he's changing the names? The answer to that question is, and I'm not a lawyer, it doesn't matter what he changes it to, because if you have a contract with Miss Hillary Sanchez show and we fall out and I change it to the Miss Queen show, I'm still Miss Hillary Sanchez at the end of the day. I'm still making money as what we originally had under the contract. So if that is his strategy, it's going to be an epic failure. That's why I filed my lawsuit first, because you know how when people start suing people and whoever files first is the one who gets to collect first, whoever is kind of in line, with their suit. So that's why I filed mine first. He's still liable. He still has to pay. And then you touched on the mods, which was, I'm so glad that you picked up on what they were doing. I'm so glad that you said, what about her current life? What about the last 11 years? They couldn't say anything because I have a new life. You just,
Exactly.
They couldn't say anything. And then someone in these comments, I'm going to tell y'all, it be the ones, this person named David had told me. David was in my lives, you guys, okay, before Omar from the Watts, Omar, this Freezer gang, all these people. David was in my comments and he told me, watch those mods. Be careful. They blocked me for no reason.
He just said that, Miss Hillary. He's in the comments. He just was talking about that.
I swear to you, Ty, he told me this. He said, your mods blocked me for no reason. And went on both pages, and I had to unblock him. He said, they're blocking your supporters. And I was like, huh? I didn't think anything really of it. But this man was 1,000,000% right. He was right.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I saw past it because I'm how they are now. You have to give people second chances. And I'm just like, I'm not a judgmental person, until you cross me the wrong way. And then I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, I should have listened, or, they warned me. But everybody is not like that. You give people second chances. And when they was talking about it, I was like, so is that all they can talk about? So when I would see you on live and I seen the positivity that you put out and the words that were spoken from other people, and I'm gonna follow you because I haven't followed you. Because I just be scrolling through TikTok.
Yeah.
It's just something to do when I'm bored or can't sleep. I get up and scroll TikTok.
Yeah.
And I follow people, and they'll say they follow back and stuff like that, and I'll be like, oh, okay, but I don't post, I don't, and people be like, oh, you're what they call them, trolls, and I'll be like, no, I'm not a troll, I'm a real person, I just don't do content and stuff. I'm just here to scroll around and look. But I can say that the positivity that you have shown, the great words that were spoken about you and Mia, and the things that y'all do outside of this app, that makes me want to watch you. That makes me want to support you, because I feel like all women should come together, no matter the skin color, no matter who, shape, size, whatever. All women need to come together and be as one and help each other. And that's what we have a problem with, because it's always women want to put women down. No, we need to come together, especially with Joe trying to be a woman. And he said, oh, I'm not trying to be a woman, but you wear the nails, you wear the hair, you wear the makeup, you wear the women's clothes. So what are you trying to be? So my thing is, with people like that disrespect women, and you trying to be a woman, like, really, you need to be counseled, because you're not showing no respect towards what you're trying to be. So like I said, I love you. I love Mia for the things that y'all have done. Other people that have worked with y'all, I think it's a positive thing. I hope that all blessings and positivity to come to y'all. And I will be watching, and I'm ready for this court date, because I got to see what's going to happen, because we need to counsel Joe.
Yeah, well, let me tell you this. Thank you very much. I've never shared things that I've done for people off this app. I don't share it. I don't talk about it, but it's amazing to me that people do. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was out there in that way. I do what I move to do by my higher power. I get so much out of being service to other people. A lot of people don't know that about Miss Hillary Sanchez. A lot of people don't know that about Mia. And that's what I love about her, is that she embodies everything that somebody who has a friend or a sister should have. Someone like her. She's equivalent to somebody handing you a bouquet of flowers. Does that make sense to y'all?
Yes.
But thank you. Your words are so kind. Welcome in, Mia. We talking about you like you ain't in here.
Oh, I had just popped in. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Mia.
Hey, Chad.
Something I want.
I think she muted herself.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can now.
We can hear you.
Well, I'm gonna just say this, and then Miss Hillary, you can drop me, because I don't know how to drop. But Mia, I was just in here giving you and Miss Hillary some flowers. while you can yet smell them. Like I was telling Miss Hillary, I came across a couple of lives, and yesterday, I think it was, or last night, it was a lady talking about you too, and she was saying how y'all do things outside the app for women and children, and giving, and the words, and the even monetary or whatever you want to call it. She was just saying that, y'all were real. And she was like, you don't find that on TikTok, that people, they'll say, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And they give outside of the app. They do things outside of the app. They talk to people, and they give them positive words, and they do it outside of the app. And you don't find that. So I was just telling Miss Hillary that I had came across a couple of her lives, and I always catch either the middle or the end. She's getting off. But I had came across the mods, the ex-mods, and they were talking about her. And I told her, I said, the only thing that they could say about her was her past, talk about her past. And I said, what is she doing now? What can you say now about her? There's no negativity that you could say about her. But it's the positive things that she puts out. And everything that she has said about Joe has been true. The receipts are there. She has came with it. So I'm just glad that we have people that do give positive energy, that are trying to be for women, because a lot of times women get looked over, and that's in any industry, anything that we go through, we get looked over and pushed to the side. And I'm glad that we have people that are for us. And I just want to say thank y'all. Miss Hillary, thank you for letting me up and speak with you and the chat. And I will be in the lives. Now that I'm following you, I can get notifications and know when you go live.
Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I will let you down. I know you said you don't know how to get down, but thank you so much for those kind words. I appreciate everything.
Yes,
You're welcome. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
You too. Thank you so much.
Mia, I just wanted to tell you just briefly, I had told the chat here about the criminal warrant. I did not release the name who was on the criminal warrant. I want us to get the receipt for the criminal warrant, and then we can release the name once we protect, the information, so we're not accused of doxing them, because all their stuff will be on that criminal warrant.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I just wanted to say, people will sit on this app, and I have seen what Miss Hillary does behind the scenes to help people. And one thing I do want people to know is, the gifts that we get on here and things like that, we definitely pay it forward. I believe in that. Miss Hillary believes in that. We have come together and joined forces, to just help better the community, and bettering the community, to us is helping people in need. God has blessed us, and we always want to bless others. And that's why I always, try to tell people, not to brag or boast, but the things that, the positive things about Miss Hillary, because people sit on this app and try to bring up negative, and try to drag Miss Hillary and talk bad. We need to, what God laid on my heart is to come and put the positive things out there, and the positive things out there are going to overshine the bad things. Bad things are coming from, people that are evil. We're just going to be honest. They're making up lies. That's what the enemy comes to do, and I'm not for that. I don't go along with that. I'm going to be like that with any woman that's in my life. I protect the people that are around me. So, I just commend, Miss Hillary on the things that, she does do for others that she never, ever talks about. Never. And it's even if when I come to her about things, it's not a thought. And Miss Hillary jumps right on and is like, I'm doing this. You know what I mean? And those are God's people. And that's all I wanted to say.
That is so beautiful, Mia. What you said and what you.
I think she got a phone call. Go ahead, Ty. Oh, she went out again.
It might be the connection.
Am I out again?
You're back now, Ty. Go. Oh, you're gone again. She may have to go out and come back in, huh?
Yeah, might have to drop and come back up. It could be the connection, as well.
Do you want to? Are you back with us, Ty?
I'm here, but you think I need to drop and come back on?
Let's see if it happens again. Drop and come back. But go ahead. Go ahead. What you're gonna say?
Yep, it's doing it again.
Okay, I'll drop her and then she can come back. Just come, drop and come back, Ty, and go out the app and then come back in. And let me say this, you guys, I appreciate everyone. I think people. There is somebody in this live. Let me say this. I seen her in the comments who, let me just scan here. I can see if she's still here. I don't see her anymore. But let me say this. You know, there are people who don't understand that people go through things in life. And when you can extend yourself to help a person, I don't need to get on here and put them up in the screen and say, tell everybody what I did for you. I move in silence. I keep it between myself, God, and my sister in this box. I say this and I can't say it enough. So the ones who've heard this, I apologize. But Mia is the type of woman that has one of the highest integrities I know. She is a sister that I would wish everybody could have. She is the mother I never had. And what I mean by that, I'm the mother I never had. This woman loves, she speaks love. She tells other mothers to love your children. If they go to jail, love them, support them. If they're in prison, love them, support them. That's what I mean. That is the type of a love that a mother has for their children. It's unmatched. It is unmatched. And that is why Miss Hillary Sanchez says to you guys, you need to understand when you got a grown man telling and putting that energy out in this world, you hope that women have stillborns and you hope they go to bed and wake up dead with their kids and you think it's okay. That is not okay. People have lost their political careers for less. They have lost record deals and everything else. It's insane to me. It's insane to me that people don't understand what this man has done. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's just not. Go ahead, Ty.
Hi.
Oh, I don't know what's wrong with her phone.
It may be her internet connection.
Hello?
Go ahead, Ty.
That is so weird. Can you?
It's happening. Womp womp. Hello?
I have no idea what's going on. I may have to turn my internet off and back on.
If it goes out again, try that. Yeah, but go ahead. Oh, yep, it did it. Go back
I'm here.
Go ahead, Womp Womp.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. First and foremost, Joe got to be, like you said numerous times, shut down.
Yeah.
Send
Yeah.
him away. He gotta go. He gotta go.
Yeah.
It ain't no party time. It ain't no nothing. You got to go. Okay.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me. It
And
makes
if he a real, he want to sit here and try to say he country and all of that. No, the stuff he doing don't fly down here in the country. It don't. You got to go.
well, I definitely know. What part of the country are you from? Just your state.
I'm from North Carolina. I ain't gonna tell
Okay.
you which part, but I'm from North
No.
Carolina.
No, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. And I know you can cook.
Yeah, definitely.
That
Not
is.
only that, I also was in the military. I've seen all types of stuff. Like, no, he doing too much.
And
Way too much.
thank you for your service. Thank you
Thank you for
for
your
your
support.
yes, thank you for your service, serving, for us, our country. Thank you.
Thank you for your support. But no, he doing way too much. He think no, no, just absolutely no. He think your lawsuit is not real. He think all the other stuff ain't real. He just think he untouchable.
Well, he's just what I can tell you what is please stay tuned, set your alerts and everything else, and he gonna see just how real and unreal it's not.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. And you can come up here anytime that you want to. Thank you so much for coming up and giving your words. And thank you again for serving our country. Let's see if we can get Ty back on. Hello, Ty. Go ahead, sweetie.
I know. This is like the fourth or fifth time now.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. But what I want to say is, it's, I just was just in awe of what everyone was saying about, you and Mia, because I feel that, you guys do not have selfish ambition. And you can tell when a person has selfish ambition. And, you guys are so humble and you remain humble, and you leave your trademark is how you make people feel after they experience you. And it's a great experience when you experience Miss Hillary, when you experience Mia. And that it makes a very lasting impression upon people. So I just wanted to also give you guys your flowers and thank you for standing for the right thing, doing the right thing for women and for children, and just keep doing what you're doing. And you ladies are wonderful. I love you guys, and just keep, remaining humble, and it really makes a difference. And when you are selfish and when your ambitions are selfish, it crumbles. And that's what's happening to Joe. It's crumbling because it's not real. It's not for the people. It's for him. It's selfish.
Hmm. And he made it clear. He's made it abundantly clear that social media is paying him and in this and that. So he's a very
Yeah.
selfish person. Hello,
He
Miss
talks only
People.
about the money, the money, the money, the money. Then when he does say he's going to do something for people, he has to broadcast it. And when you broadcast it on your social media platform and never show what you gave away, that's weird to me. Like, don't say that just for clout. Be real. He's not real. He's not genuine.
It's
It's
fake.
fake.
It's fake. I'll say it. It's fake.
It's very fake. It's
Fake, give,
fake.
fake giveaways and every damn thing
It's
else.
just, it's just
Uh-oh.
What happened to Ty?
I don't know what happened to her. She just went off. I don't know if her phone went off. She didn't get violated. Her she just dropped her live. Must have just went off. But what's up, Miss Lolo?
Well, hello, Miss Hillary. Hi, Mia.
Hey, Kilolo.
Hi, girl. I just came on here to say I am very proud of both of you. I'm very proud of both of you. From the time that I have actually met both of y'all, interacted, and had personal phone calls and sidebars with y'all, y'all have been nothing but amazing. And I'm just glad that God placed it in his heart to let me meet both of you all. Auntie, I told you from the beginning, stand on Joe Nick, and that's exactly what you've been doing. And I'm so very proud of you because the light is now coming on and everything is coming to the dark. And he's making his own demise. I'm sorry to say.
Yes.
Actually, no, I'm not sorry. He's making his own demise by running that motor mouth he got.
Yeah, and that's, and I appreciate you, the support that you've had from day one. You've never wavered. I appreciate it, and that's the thing that fuels me, to know that I got queens, beautiful black queens, who understand Miss Hillary Sanchez and understand the assignment. That is not about Miss Hillary. My passion was not about Miss Hillary. This was about coming on here, advocating for women and children, and to let this man know, you will not do this. I will haunt you. You will understand what Hurricane Hillary could do. And that is what, now everybody's back talking about, calling him on everything that he's done. And I understand that.
I want to say this, and then I'm gonna drop because I had guests at my house earlier and they just left, so I'm really tired.
Yep,
But I want to say this. Like I said, I am proud of you. There's nothing in the world that can make me ever hate Miss Hillary Sanchez. I'm gonna tell you that now, and you know I got your back 100%.
Yes,
and also, I say this all the time, but I want to say it publicly again. To Mia, you have definitely been the big sister that I never had. You keep me accountable. You keep me motivated, and I honestly would not have gotten my platform where it's at if it wasn't for you. So I really do thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are definitely an inspiration that a lot of young women need to come across, because you definitely give me a lot of motivation and you give me a lot of hope. And when you called me and told me that you were proud of me, it showed me that I was doing exactly what I was supposed to be doing. And I just want to thank you for that from the bottom of my heart. And I love both of y'all to pieces, and there's nothing you could do about it. Mm-hmm.
You are welcome. Thank you, sweetie. Love you back. When I see people like Cookie RN and I see Anna.
Auntie, I love you.
Okay, love you too, sweetie. When I see Anna and I see people like David, people, Chrissy, who I know who have stood by me through thick and thin on this app, have warned me about people, have been supportive, or in my lives. It makes me feel great. It makes me feel fantastic. And I want to say something tonight that I haven't said in a while, and I need y'all to understand why I love Mia the way I do. She is my sister. When Mia decided to keep her own judgment in her own mind and not let somebody program her, they came and attacked her. They came and they attacked her integrity, her credibility, her business, her ethics, which was all lies. They doxed her. They doxed her family, her mother, her deceased brother, all because she supported me. All because she supported me. She didn't do a damn thing to Joe and his supporters and those mods. She didn't do anything to them. She didn't deserve it. But I promise y'all this. As Mia told people months ago, God don't play about her, and neither do Hillary Sanchez. And these very people who did that to her, their asses is going to jail. Just watch. Be patient. Set your notifications.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Key, I know you still in here. Thank you for your words, but to be honest with you, Kilolo, that's what we are supposed to do for each other. As Black women, we are supposed to have each other's back. We're supposed to hold each other accountable, me included. That's how we are supposed to be. We're not supposed to be divided. We're not supposed to be, dragging each other. We're not supposed to do those type of things. That's why people see me get on this app, and I do talk about the accountability of Black women, because I'm going to tell y'all, most of the calls I'm getting is other Black women trying to tear other Black women down, trying to get their kids taken away from them. You know what I mean? Putting false reports. It's a lot. It's a lot. And just like I protect Black men, I protect Black women, and I protect the people that I love. And guess what? When flowers are due, I'm going to give them. I have no problem telling another woman she's beautiful. Good job. I'm proud of you. In supporting you, I have no problem with that. But I want y'all to make sure y'all tune in with us when we go, when we host this weekend, because BW 3030, Miss Hillary and me, we will be helping people for Thanksgiving, and we'll be helping people for Christmas as well. We'll be doing a lot of different things. So just tune in this weekend. We're going to have details, about helping people during the holidays. We'll be talking about, some other stuff as well. I'm looking forward to Miss Hillary hosting lives about DV. I'm a survivor from 15 years old. These are the conversations that we need to have in this space. And I'm proud of Miss Hillary growing, her platform the way it is flourishing into something so amazing. That's all that I think I wanted to say. Yeah, that was it. And I'm also going to cover, because Hillary, I haven't even shared this with you. I want to also cover when we host, how when me and Joe had that exchange in the hot tub, how that was a demon speaking to me. But we'll cover that this weekend. Okay.
Absolutely. Welcome in, Miss Coleman. You can unmute your mic, ma'am. Miss Coleman, you're muted if you're talking. Go ahead, Ty.
She may not know how to unmute. I'm not sure, but
I dropped her, so she's gonna come back if she don't know how to unmute. But go ahead.
But I'm looking forward to you and Mia. And Mia, you just said something about that demon. Oh, I cannot wait. I can't wait. That's going to be a great discussion.
Mm-hmm. And I will say this, contrary to popular belief, Miss Hillary Sanchez is very, very busy, and I have to be up in the morning. Mia knows this. Today was a very rare day for me to go live this early in the morning, because I took some loving time to myself today. and I didn't do what I should have been doing today, but I do have to get started in the morning. But you guys, I appreciate everybody. I'm looking forward to everything. I thank all the people in my box. I thank the people who give the gifts. I thank the people who come up in here and share their stories. And I thank Womp Womp, is that how you say? I hope she's here for her service. Thank you, Black beautiful women. Thank you, men. Thank everybody who supports Miss Hillary Sanchez, Mia, and tap into this weekend's. You guys are not going to want to miss it. I will be doing my show, the Miss Hillary Sanchez show, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys will get to see my face. Now that I'm released from my doctor's treatments and things, y'all, most people don't know I can dance. I'm proud of my dance, and Miss Hillary, I like dancing to my music. So we'll get in a little dancing sessions too. But you guys, I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. And if you missed the live, don't worry. Tap in to YouTube, the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. I'm going to upload the live from the 8 o'clock show tonight, right now when we get done, and you guys can watch it, and then you will hear that. And then I'm working on going to pick up a copy of the arrest warrant for one of those, people who now is charged with a crime. And when you find out who the name of this person is on this arrest warrant, I promise you, you will be gagged. I promise you, your mouth will drop. Thank you guys very much. Take the time to extend yourself in kindness. Please take the time to check on a loved one and tell them that you love them, because you never know when your last day or their last day may be. Thank you very much, you guys. Thank you. Good night.